Which is better, whole eggs or egg whites? And this is a very interesting light on this topic. And this basically boils down to whether or not the yolk is healthy. So let's talk about the yolks. A typical large egg yolk contains about 55 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, less than 1 gram of carbohydrate, and just about 3 grams of protein. It also has almost 200 milligrams of cholesterol, which is the majority of people's concern. Egg yolks may be one of the highest foods in dietary cholesterol, but they also contain a bunch of micronutrients that may help fight against heart disease. Now, most of the fat of an egg yolk comes from monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat. People freak out about the word cholesterol because they do not understand that the dietary cholesterol and cholesterol in the blood are not one and the same. Also, the type of cholesterol in an egg yolk is mainly HDL, which is considered the quote, healthy type of cholesterol. Now, recent research has shown that dietary cholesterol is not as much of a concern on blood cholesterol levels. Instead, the focus has been placed on trans fats and saturated fats. Now, there have been a number of studies showing that moderate egg consumption is not related to increasing the risk for heart disease. Keep in mind how your eggs are prepared. Are you drowning them in butter on the pan, smothering them in bacon and cheese, etc.? And this can obviously negatively impact the health of the eggs because you are loading them with unnecessary fats. If you have health complications related to your LDL levels or diabetes, you may want to consider dropping your egg yolk consumption because it has the potential to increase the incidence of heart disease if you're consuming more than 3 eggs per week. Also, an interesting fact to keep in mind when purchasing eggs from the grocery store is that brown eggs are not better for you than white eggs. This just depends on the breed of chicken. Size also does not matter. Now let's talk about egg whites. A typical egg white contains about 20 calories, virtually no fat, virtually no carbs, and is almost pure protein at about 4 grams. Egg whites also contain a decent micronutrient complex, people trying to add solely protein to a meal in their diet. So at the end of the day, which do we choose? The egg yolk or the egg white or the whole egg? The whole egg will combine all of the benefits of the white and the yolk that we have gone over in this video. I think the best option would be to shoot for around 1 whole egg per day in the morning and less if you have health complications like diabetes or high LDL levels. Then add enough egg whites to your meal to make the total protein content of your meal around 30 to 40 grams of protein. So at the end of the day, guys, moderate egg yolk consumption is not dangerous and might actually help fight health complications. Which one would you pick? And my answer is egg whites. Why? Because there are so many ways to get your healthy fats in the diet that it doesn't have to be from egg yolks. But it is very hard to find such pure protein sources in the diet like egg whites. They're an extremely versatile tool in the diet. You can cook them for breakfast, add them to protein shakes, and add them to literally anything because the bland flavor is very easy to mask in all kinds of recipes. And in the fitness world, we love our protein, so egg whites win this round.